Hi all. Thank you so much for helping us. All forms of assistance are in the description. Dear viewer, I kindly ask you to give your royal like in advance. Your thumbs up is essential for the development of the channel. Guru.Markets. Now we will look at the current fundamental indicators of the company Walt Disney Co., ticker DIS. The review was based on the data at the time, June 5, 2024. According to classification Guru.Markets company Walt Disney Co. belongs to the subcategory Creation. 29 companies take part in the assessment. This is very representative. Let's start with summary information about the company. If you want, you can put a stop. We invite you to carefully look at all the indicators of the company under study. Access to the table with the ticker structure is absolutely free and open. Thank you for your repost, as well as other help. This is all very important to us. Well, we're finally starting. Market capitalization of the company Walt Disney Co. valued at $188.37 billion. With a market capitalization of the subcategory of $521 billion. The Walt Disney Company, DIS, accounts for a share of 36.156%. This is one of the leaders in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $99.37 billion. And the capitalization of the subcategory is $128 billion. The Walt Disney Company, DIS, accounts for 77.51% share. By comparing the occupied shares of stock exchange and balance sheet capitalization, we can see the following. Occupied share. The Walt Disney Company, DIS, in the subcategory when assessing market value is 36.156%. The balance sheet capitalization is 77.51%. This is a 114% increase in market capitalization share. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Total company assessment. Walt Disney Co. will be presented at the very end of the review. Please watch the logic of the analysis to the end. The organization's financial liabilities amount to $46.703 billion. Financial liabilities to book capitalization account for 47% of the company's capital. Score based on the level of the company's debt obligations. Good, 1 point. Balance of the company's stock price to profit 112. With an average in the subcategory of 89.5, which is 20% higher than the average in the subcategory. An assessment of the company's stock market value to its profit in comparison with the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Profit for the last 12 months was $1,695 million. Future earnings for the next 12 months are tentatively expected to be $3,106 million. Which is 83.2% more than at the current moment. Assessment of projected future profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The company's price-to-revenue ratio is 2.1. The average in the subcategory is 3.2, which is 34% lower than in the subcategory. Assessment of the exchange price to its revenue indicator in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $88,860 million. Forward revenue for the coming 12 months is expected to be $162,820 million. And this is 83% more than at the current moment. Assessment of the estimated future sales volumes in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The sales margin is 1.9%, with an average in the subcategory of 3.6%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 1.7%. Assessment of marginality in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The company's share by number of personnel by subcategory is 64.935%, which is 80% more than the market capitalization share. And this reflects the discrepancy between the current stock exchange value of the company, the Walt Disney Company, DIS, probably towards underestimation. The amount of market capital for each employee of the organization is $837,000. Whereas in the subcategory there are $1,504,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the organization's performance is 44.3%. Estimation of the amount of capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's profit per employee is $7,500. The average for the subcategory is $16,800. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 55%. Estimation of profit per individual employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. Sales per individual employee of the company is $395,000. In the subcategory there are $463,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 17%. Estimation of revenue per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. Shares short corresponded to 1.1%, with an average for the subcategory of 5.2%. This is a short squeeze indicator. Indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 43% for the company Walt Disney Co. For the subcategory, this level is approximately 48%. Technically, the subcategory's shares are valued roughly the same as the company's shares. The Walt Disney Company, DIS. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price, the Walt Disney Company, DIS, and subcategory companies. We can see that over 12 months the company's shares Walt Disney Co. showed a change of 13.8%. Against price changes in the subcategory -6.6%. This does not say anything clearly, but it is necessary to keep this fact in mind. The overall result is 4 out of 10 points. Average score for the subcategory, 1.7 points. If you look broadly, within the entire US market in general, we can see that the average result for the stock market in the aggregate is 0.4 points. Against a score of 4 points for Walt Disney Co. Let's go to the order table, which is available to everyone. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all decisions made by the information system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. Based on stock valuation, the Walt Disney Company, DIS. Information and reference system Guru.Markets. The following decision was made. Do not open a deal due to the Walt Disney Company, DIS. This is not an undervalued company in the subcategory. Thank you very much to everyone for watching this video and for using the information system from Guru.Markets. You all truly are the coolest audience on the entire planet.